The Ducks will get us started with the opening kickoff. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. First down for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. At the 40, there he goes. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jordan. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Red Raiders will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Talk about a great way to start the game and setting the tone right out of the gate.
You ain't lying. Sometimes it takes a couple drives to get the juices going and get in a rhythm. No, sir. They came on the field locked, loaded, ready to roll. No slow start here.
And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He gets a block. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Taking a shot on the first play. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The quarterback would love to have that throw back, but at least he'll brag that he overthrew that dude.
my arm strength is elite. You see that? I can overthrow guys that can run like that. Yeah, that's probably not what's coming to mind, but, man, you just want to put it out there. Maybe.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
They're already down a touchdown early, and the last thing they need to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back to that offense. They'll go for it on 4th down. Brings it down on the right side. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Looking left. It's complete. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And how about the play call? I like being a little bit aggressive in the red zone, a little bit unpredictable. He gets rewarded for it. Nice positive gain, puts you in a great situation.
And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. It's incomplete, and we'll change into the field now.
That's the end of the first quarter. Texas Tech, 7, Oregon, 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Finds a crease at the 20. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, the ball squirts out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Fires the pass, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Trying play action. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. He'll get rid of it. Finds a man by himself. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Oh, he had it, and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in 3rd down when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
Oh, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Looking for a man, it's Jordan. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Caught over the middle. It's Quinn. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And now about this lower intestinal fortitude. 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ducks!
This quarterback is so unique and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position. He shows you that on that play.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone. Pass on the way, it's picked off! And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Well, that's the second pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well. And you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
Motion from the offense. To the air. It's Jordan. They're trying to get to it. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. All kinds of time before he fires right. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. We're all locked up here in the 3rd quarter as he's set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jordan. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll go to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pressure coming. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And that's a really good job by this defense because, remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap, try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Unloads it downfield. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
And I think fans get upset sometimes, like run your route past the sticks so we get the first down, but nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the fourth down.
Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could. He's going to fire deep. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Taking it the other way. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. They've got the screen set up. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Texas Tech, 10, Oregon, 7.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. The Red Raiders get enough for the first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this.
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Looking for more room. The 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Never a reason to panic. Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down one possession late in the fourth. He finds his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10?
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Still some work to do after that last completion. It's second down. Dropping back, it's Jordan. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4, they'll go for it on 4th down. Getting some heat. Can't find his man, it'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. 1st down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Ducks enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. It's a reverse. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
What a great job by the backside of the defense staying home. A lot of time the run looks like it's going the other direction. What happens? You start to chase. Nope. These guys stayed home and played their assignment, and that's why they had success.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to pass, it's Jordan. He's taking the deep shot. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. You want to talk about building confidence, coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time.